Hi guys, my name is Dylan,
Hi, my name is Stephanie.
and today we are back to another property review, and this time round we are in
Putrajaya.
Gems Residence IOI Resort City. Let's go. Okay, then coming in, right, this will be the guard house, and then this is their clubhouse.
Wow.
So the guard house, clubhouse, and this is another block. So in general, like, you have a lot of different blocks over here, and honestly, they don't use block A, block B, block C. They use GSGC, which is a very atas name, but I cannot remember already.
Oh, got name one.
Got name one, got name one.
Gem Residence and Gem
No.
Cabin.
No, Gem GS is Gem Sapphire.
Gem Sapphire, okay.
GC is Gem what? Comment down below if you know. Okay, anyway, coming in, right, this is the guard house, and you will have to turn left if you are taking the visitor car park. Go straight down. But if it's for the owners, if not mistaken, it will be much more convenient. Straight away go to this direction, then you'll reach the car park lah. And you can see the kids are back from international school.
And they just walk back, I think.
Yes.
Or someone dropped them off.
Anyway, it was just after rain and everything seems very clean, very nice. Just nice to walk in general. So, how do you feel? First impression?
Very zen. You even have coconut trees there.
Coconut? Which one?
Eh? Oh my god, you can't even identify coconut trees.
Bye. So we're now at the car park level, right, and we are just checking out their car park system, how it works. Basically, it's a sub-level car park where you have G, GM, 1, 1M, and etc. I don't really like sub-level system car park, but one thing good is for this particular unit that we are viewing today, how many car parks do you have?
3 single car parks.
3 single car park, you know, very, very hard to get. So you have a lot of sports car, get this area.
And no need to be like, hey, tomorrow I want to go out, you let me park in front or what. Oh.
Tandem car park is the worst, but better than one car park. Okay guys, so this is their car park area at level 1. Okay, so it's a very, very big car park. You have like GS6, GS5. Your car park may be over there, and you have to walk across. And just when you think, hey, where's my place to the lobby? Where's my place to the lobby? You just enter this secret door. This one must let the lady do the honors. Enter, and we'll have a look.
Welcome, welcome.
Now we are at their private lift lobby, like the real lobby. You can see, right? The door here is a bit hidden in a sense, so you come in from here. And then this is where you wait lah. Like if you are a salesman or if you are a maintenance person, you wait here. Wait for the owner to come down and pick you up.
Oh wow.
So this one, I can feel the atasness over here, but we will check out the unit very soon.
And by the way, Suzuka Pin is done by developer.
Yes, done by developer. And by the way, in total you only have 13 stories for this block. So we're almost at the highest floor as well. So let's check it out. Let's go. Okay, so now coming into the unit. This is a private lift lobby, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know 1,250 square feet, you want to get a private lift lobby is near to impossible in KL?
Yep.
And this is perfect. To be honest, I like this concept because I like privacy and I hate landlord.
If you leave this door unlocked, then it wouldn't count as a private lift lobby because people can access this door to your unit. But I mean, if you lock it.
So, I mean, basically this is, I think for the helpers, if they were to go out, right, they want to throw rubbish or what, they will use this entrance to go out, alright? But if you were to go down, then you'll be using this lift lah. This is the only private lift lobby. And then you will have a foyer. This is everything to yourself.
Yep.
Okay, so it's very nice.
So coming into the unit, we have another receiving area first, then see the living room. Actually, I kind of like how once I come in, right, then I can straight away come to my kitchen. Because if let's say I'm carrying groceries and all that, I can straight away put it here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but I also don't like it to be too open, so it it's a very good segregation over here with the walls, you know.
I mean, the owner actually, the intention of this unit is to own stay, but then at the moment they're renting it out. All right. So the kitchen, in my opinion, is a bit around 60-70% done. I feel it can be better.
Yeah. You can even put more, like extend the island over here. Then you will have more space to cook.
Correct.
You know? Extend even the
to make
upper
it
cabinet.
Yes, to make it full top, because I personally I don't like it like done it halfway. I prefer it to be extended up. All right, and I don't like tiles as my backsplash, even though it's definitely functional, but I prefer it to just make it like a quartz, like how I did for my Laurel lah.
I think this is VP condition lah, the kitchen.
Yeah, true. I think so.
Hey, you can walk hay over here.
Walk hay. Oh yeah, this is so big eh.
Yeah, see the kitchen can open very big also.
Yeah. But anyway, it's raining as well, right? So we can check whether if the rain splashes in, because we are in Putrajaya, so the wind tends to be slightly bigger. Got lah. Anyway, coming into the unit now, right? This layout is honestly, right, my favorite. When I came in, I did a site visit first. It feels so big. I want this kind of layout where, the living room, everything is big. And not to mention the one behind. Look, have a look behind.
Yeah, this is very big because even here you have space. You have space even over here. That's why it's very big. It's not just long, this is like squarish already.
Yes. And I feel you can put like maybe an island, bar top here, like what I usually like.
Yeah.
Put an island here, then you sit here, you face the greeneries, right? Very nice, very nice.
But then it will be a bit packed lah if you put an island here.
I'm not too sure if this wardrobe is given by developer. I don't think so. I think it's done by them. It's good for extra storage. I know you all like storage, but maybe if you'll be more like a bit lifestyle a bit you do the hanging one on top, then just put here the island top. I think it'll be very nice, very very nice. The view, I tell you, while driving over, you don't really feel it just yet until when you come into the
Putrajaya.
Yeah, the Putrajaya, the IOI Resort City.
Yeah.
That area, then only you will feel.
We drove past Marriott also.
Yeah, really very nice. The feeling. I mean, okay lah. You don't need on aircon basically here.
Wow, really looks like a bit. Wow, the rain is splashing in already. It really looks like you're living in a sanctuary.
Seriously,
because
right?
of all the greeneries around you.
Yeah, but one thing I do believe, when it's like really thunderstorm, it can be a bit scary. But this is what you get, when it's an open view. If it's sunny, it's really good. But if it's raining, thunderstorm, then it'll be a bit scary lah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Some of y'all will have some pantang like, oh, your sofa must have a wall behind.
Oh.
But personally, I feel that kind of layout, it feels a bit cramped because your wall to wall is only like 10, 12, 13. With all the carpet in the middle, it feels a bit cramped. But with this, I love how I can just work here and watch TV. The owner there themselves, they buy it really for like pure own stay one. And fun fact, they spend around $100,000 ringgit for the whole house, inclusive for electrical appliances. Okay. Coming into the room, the units. By the way, this is a 2-room 2-bath for your info.
Very nice. For some reason, I like how this entire toilet looks. It looks very bright and inviting.
I think because of the grey colour tiles and the milky colour vanity, right?
Yeah, and it's very big. I can put a lot of things here.
A rain shower, okay. I like this kind of tiles, this is good. But it's a bit shallow again, you see not? This one.
But it's very long lah.
It's long lah, but you put 1, 2, almost ready.
This guy, very high maintenance.
But anyway, the size is okay, the size is okay. And you can see the green outside as well, if you're tall enough.
Why do you have to add that sentence?
Because I like. I know why I like it already. Because the basin top is bigger than usual.
Yes. And do you see, this is considered 4-door.
Yeah.
Because you have, usually it's until here only.
Correct.
Then you have this extra, this extra storage.
Drawer.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this is very, very well thought of, to be honest. I think this is given by a developer.
Yep.
Okay, coming into the second room. Now this room...
Oh, see the size of the window?
Yeah, the window is very big, but this room, the size is I think quite small. Before this unit was being rented out, the owner actually, they actually give a queen size bed, if not mistaken. Then because the couple, they have 2 kids, and they want their kids to stay inside here. Because it's a 2-room 2-bath.
Then one of the kids has to lie on the floor. I mean, with the mattress.
Yes, correct. The funny thing is, that couple, actually, they are pondering between the 3-bedroom and this 2-bedroom. So the 3-bedroom, I think the price may be slightly lower, but they prefer this view because of the premium that they are getting. So I always want to reiterate how view does matter, especially if you are aiming expat market, right? I can't stop emphasizing because a lot of owners, they all listen to influencers or gurus or whatever, they tell them to buy the lowest, the cheapest. Because we as agents, we do the groundwork. We know that customers look at view. I give you, for example, 3,000 ringgit, you get a lowest floor, or you pay 3,100 ringgit, you get a high floor. Most of the people, they will go for a higher one, right? What more expats? So actually a lot of expats, they want this view. This unit is being rented out for 4,500 ringgit. And you want to calculate ROI, the ROI is 6.7%, you know. 6.7, lock chart.
Okay, better than Bukit Jalil, yeah. I don't know all these bad words.
Lock team chart, percent ROI.
Wow.
你同我講啊，
Really like,
你同我講。
I don't know how to say lah.
So coming into the master room. This room, right, it's elderly friendly unit. That's why they are giving this.
Ah,
You see, no, this
yeah,
is
it has a lot of sliding door.
yes. So personally, I like sliding door because it saves space.
Yep.
But developer-wise, it's expensive lah.
Oh, it looks very good.
Yeah.
Very decent size. Very, very decent size. And we're not yet at my favorite space yet in this room. Not yet, ah. We have a plot twist later.
Ya ke?
Yeah. You think this is all the master bedroom, right? This is usually what happens in KL, right? But,
Hey, this is the. We must tell people what is this, my IOI.
can see lah. This is
Wow.
a walk-in wardrobe. Then
Hey.
if you come into the, wow, this is very elderly friendly. Really very elderly friendly.
I tell you, the wind is strong until the floor is wet
Oh,
from the rain. That's why when you find the water splash into my head, yeah.
it's just water. It's
Yeah.
not-
Anyway, it's a elderly friendly unit, but the
Wow, really very wet.
okay. But one thing, I feel their elderly friendliness, it's a bit half-hearted. You know why? The real elderly friendly, you need a place for you to sit. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
So I guess maybe they could have done here, this part here.
But it will be
So-
very cramped. They expect you to bathe him or her in the wheelchair, on the wheelchair itself.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that you have this railing also when it's at the toilet there.
But this one is for them to stand up lah.
Stand up. Very
Okay.
good. This is a very good because
Feature.
we have to personally install in other houses. This one is given by developer.
I have one client who passed away already. So she is an OKU. So last time when I sold sold to her one of her properties, right? When she's looking in a senior elderly friendly unit. So what she told me is she usually bathe on the toilet seat. When you bathe here, you need a shower head.
Okay.
Okay, so when you need a shower head, there is no this wall, so they can take a shower and straight away shower.
Okay.
So some units, you have the toilet bowl, basin, then only the shower.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So
yeah.
it's blocked. So for this, I mean, they cannot really shower here, like you said, they have to use a wheelchair. So just a friendly note, because I've experienced, my client actually told me that. And yeah, so this is something to take note if you are, buying a elderly friendly unit.
Yeah, really a lot to think of when you have a OKU client or more elderly client. You have a lot to think about.
Correct, yeah. So this is something that, through experience, we got to know. Hey, do you notice there are a lot of windows? Its ventilation is very strong, very good. That's one thing. Second thing is the brightness.
That's why I don't feel scared in this unit at all.
Tell
even
people
though
why
there's
you will feel
corridor.
scared.
Okay, so I don't know lah. Maybe you always close the windows and the curtains are always down also.
Okay.
So then during daytime also that kind of corridor to the rooms, it's not as bright also. So I'll feel like, how to say the spaciousness is not there. Then
So it's
I'll
a bit
feel
eerie.
cramped and then I'll feel a bit eerie.
Okay.
Yeah, because I watch a lot of horror movies, so.
So coming out from the private lift lobby, we are going to check out the facility. It's raining, but regardless, we have to continue the tour. So I'll let you see how the situation is for the facility over here. Alright, it's raining quite heavily, but you can see, right, the lap pool, it's actually very big. and you have all these condos that are overseeing the facility. Alright, so this is another few blocks, this is another few blocks, and just now we are from this block. So earlier when we came by, right, over here it's very peaceful, very serene, and you even have like families just chilling around the areas over here. I think over here you can have a better view of it. Coming out from the pool area, you have this dining hall where you can host your friends and everything, your relative, your birthday party over here. And come on, where can you find such nice and such spacious dining area? But to be honest, it's a bit too spacious lah. And the lush greens over here makes you feel much more settled, much more slower paced. You know, if you are working in KL, it feels a bit rushed. But over here, you can feel you are slowing down your foot pace as well. Alright, so then coming out from the private dining area, we are now at another facility area where it's mainly kids' pool, and you have some hammock over there. So let's check it out. Anyway, from the looks of it, it looks like very high dense, right? But actually it's not. Over here, it's slightly on the denser side just by looking at the building facade. But if you were to get a private lift lobby one, right, it's this block. Oh, the creme de la creme. Honestly, I can see myself really walking at this facility over here. You know, oftentimes when you're in a condo, right, you're just so damn lazy to walk down. But because here you have a lot of organic pathways and everything, so it makes you want to just come down and enjoy the greens. But over here, deduct point, because they do tennis court. They didn't do basketball court. But anyway, right, if I don't say this is Putrajaya, honestly, you will think it's some Damansara Heights condo. The usage of the color, you know, at their facade, right, it's really very on point with very classy colors, brown, slightly a bit beige. And then you have some hammocks and rest area here, and wow, you can even play with the sand. Anyway, let's check out the lower levels to see the facility down there. Let's go. Okay, so coming out at level 4, you have the gym room right over here. Okay, and equipment wise, it looks very full in terms of equipment, right? But I don't want to go in because there are people using, so we don't want to disturb them. And mainly at this direction, right, you all can see where IOI City Mall and those corporate towers are over lah. So anyway, this is how the guardhouse looks like, and we'll have a look right now.
Who upper guardhouse? This is the clubhouse.
I said guardhouse
over there.
So their last facility is this wellness concierge where they have this kind of physiotherapy service, and it's free, I think, for the first time. And of course, if there's any emergency or what, you can contact them, the wellness concierge. But we are checking out their gathering area as well. So coming in over here, right, you can see a very huge teapot, and then you have a place for you to read books, which I wouldn't come and read personally, but it's a very nice place to chill. Now then, this side, this is where the magic happens. When I say magic, it really means magic because there's a mahjong table behind. You tell me where to find. You tell me where to find mahjong table in a condo. Alright, so for this particular unit, right, it's rented out at 4,500 ringgit, and it's crazy because all this while we all only know like
Putrajaya is for government, people working, you know.
To your surprise and to my surprise, this particular area, IOI Resort City, you have a lot of expats staying here. And in Chinese, they call them 陪读, which means
You demand your kids to study here in the international schools here.
Yeah, they accompany them. The community here, right, like how expat community works is if there is one Korean family that is living here, they will have the second Korean family, third Korean family, because you have this kind of inner circle.
They even walk from this condo to IOI City Mall,
which is like around 1 km-ish. So let's do our closing. Would you buy for investment, buy for own stay, or would you rent here if you are, anyone?
Buy for own stay, I think I would, because driving here doesn't stress me out in Putrajaya. And considering if I go back to my parents' place, it's quite near also. And it's not far from IOI City Mall. And IOI City Mall has everything. So I feel like this environment really you can't get it elsewhere. Buy for investment, wow, positive cash flow. Who would have thought? I think at that point in time, without doing any studies, I wouldn't buy for investment because I think buying for investment in this area is not really that popular, you know. So you really have to do some studies. Then you will find out that it's positive cash flow. Then maybe I will buy. Rent, I would if everything, you know, let's say work, my kids studying here and all that, you know, is around here. I would.
So it's a yes, yes, yes.
Yep.
Expected?
Yeah.
Would I buy for own stay? Definitely yes. So I look at the layout. It's not like very efficient to begin with because if you were to look at the floor plan, right, it's like there are a lot of kinks here and there. It's very angular in a sense. So it may not be the most efficient, but I was thinking from both of us, our perspective, right, I feel that this layout we can live in very comfortably.
I think because it's not as efficient, the layout, then only you can live comfortably. Because when your layout is too efficient, means you straight away don't have the corridor, you know. Your room come out straight away is the living room.
Yep.
So I don't feel it's nice lah, you know. Yeah.
I understand. Correct. I mean, you have a very, very good point over there. So secondly is the what I buy for investment. I wouldn't buy here, you know, because the owner itself, they are staying actually around this area. So they will automatically find places like this. So remember the philosophy that I kept saying, if you are, you know, if you watch my videos for the past years, I would have said you need to invest in locations that you are familiar with. Because regardless of property agents like us, influencers, gurus, they ask you to buy this, you go and buy without you knowing that dynamic. I mean, the chances of you failing, it's very high because you just follow blindly.
Yeah.
So you have to buy locations that you are very familiar with. Like they are familiar here, so they know, frequently do site visits and
The
everything.
demography.
Yeah. And that's the only reason why they can rent at such a high price because they know the secret. You don't know, I don't know. Only the agents here or the owners here, they all will know, right? So personally, I wouldn't buy, but after me knowing it, I will consider. Lastly is where I rent. I don't see why I would want to rent here, honestly. Like, if it's me, I would straight away buy lah, right? Why would I want to rent?
Ooh.
No, I mean, you see, if I'm a single person, I just rent the goddamn room, then you know, guys, right? But if it's both of us, you know, maybe we are from other countries and whatnot, and our kids are staying or studying nearby, and I love this area. And one more thing is, if I need to frequently travel to the airport, which is very near KLIA, then I will rent here.
How near? Half an hour.
Lesser, I think around there. If it's KLIA 1 lah, the main one. If it's KLIA 2, it's slightly nearer. I think I wouldn't rent in my current situation, but if I'm an expat, I would rent lah.
Or pilot or air stewardess. Wow.
Yes, they will. If they have a family, they will actually rent here. Because they're already so busy with their life, they would just want something serene. So yeah, I guess that's all for our verdict. And honestly, both of us, I think we can agree that we really like this area, this condo. The facilities are great. Not wow to begin with, but just great. Oh, just before we end, right, I want to tell you all, Putrajaya is under Selangor. Foreigners cannot buy in this condo. You need 2 million and above. So it's very difficult for them to buy in, right? So, and that's one of the reasons why rental rates can be so high. Because they cannot buy, they can only rent, right? So with that, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you have any more properties that you want us to review or to rent, to buy, to sell, just contact us and follow our Instagram. And we'll see you in the next episode very soon. Bye.